Let's see what we got. What happened to Plies? Now, Plies still be, you see him on social media doing this little thing or whatever, but at the time, like, Plies had a good ass run and was going good all the way up until Jamie Foxx told that motherfucking story. Jamie Foxx told that story about 40 Glock and them came, pressed him, and he was hiding in the bathroom and shit, and it just been downhill ever since. And then I think he tried to come back, and then nigga suplexed him off the stage with the color money. That shit was too funny. So I want to see if somebody mentioned it, because I was talking to a female and she was like, Plies just be chilling, got his money and lay low. I'm like, nah, that ain't what happened. I'm like, they ran him out the game. You know what I'm saying? Now, he still could pop up and do his thing. He makes some good music to me. I fuck with a lot of Plies songs. Damn near all of them. You know what I'm saying? From that first album was The Truth. But he ain't just disappear on his own. If that nigga still could drop songs and be popping, he would. Like doing shows and all that shit. You don't really see Plies doing shows like that or doing none of that shit. But let's see what happened to dude.
Algernon Lanier Washington, aka Plies, born July 1st, 1970. Algernon Lanier Washington, aka Plies, born July 1st, 1976. Today's feature was one of the most distinctive voices to emerge from the southern rap scene in the mid-2000s, a time when the region was
nigga eating alive crabs,
76. Today's feature was one of the most distinctive voices to emerge from the southern rap scene in the mid-2000s, a time when the region was dominating hip-hop culture.
Damn, boy, that's how old a nigga is, boy. Fucking Plies came out in 2000 or early 2000s.
Known for his gritty delivery, heartfelt storytelling, and his ability to craft both street anthems.
Never seen the nigga from Florida rocking Chucks, not like that.
And melodic hits. Plies captured the attention of fans and critics alike. His breakout singles like Shawty and Busted Baby Part 2 not only topped the charts, but also became cultural staples, solidifying his place as a rising star in the music industry. With raw authenticity and lyrics that resonated with both clubgoers and those seeking emotional depth, Plies appeared to have found the perfect formula for long-term success. At the height of his career, his ability to balance lyrics connecting to the streets with mainstream appeal made him one of the more versatile rappers of his era. He amassed gold
especially
and
in his era. It wasn't too many niggas like Plies. They had that nigga who tried to be like Plies, who did the same type of thing that he did. I forgot the nigga name, but he tried to steal Plies' whole, I think 2 Pistols or something. He tried to steal Plies' whole fucking wave, you know what I'm saying? I was about to say which worked a little bit, or it would have worked, but he figured it out quick like a motherfucker.
Records collaborated with some of the biggest names.
There wasn't too many niggas like Plies
in the industry and built a loyal fan base.
That fucking first album with Running My Mama Crazy and I show love to a nigga where I live. Like, he had, like, that whole album was The Truth. I don't think I listened to the second or third one, but that first album from Plies,
that appreciated his unfiltered honesty. However, as the years went by, his place at the top of the rap game began to slip. While contemporaries like Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, and T.I. evolved with the changing music landscape, Plies struggled to adapt, eventually fading from mainstream.
I mean, Plies was the first nigga to use T-Pain though, so everybody else really followed his wave, you know what I'm saying? When Wayne and all them started rocking with T-Pain and shit, Plies was the first nigga to do it though, remember that?
Prominence. The Florida rapper who once dominated radio and music videos faced a combination of challenges that ultimately hindered his longevity. Oversaturation of content, an inability to embrace new musical trends, a significant pivot in focus, and credibility questions all contributed to his decline. The rapid pace of the music industry, combined with its demand for reinvention, left him struggling to keep up. These challenges gradually pulled him away from the...
He was good at reinventing. Like I said, he still makes songs now. I fuck with that beat. Like on some niggas back being friendly, guess the money dried up. Like, he got some shit, so it wasn't that he couldn't switch it up. It became unbelievable. He was talking so much goon shit, like his whole image was goon this, goon that, and he just, once we found out how he, you know what I'm saying, how he really was coming, the talking proper and shit too. I think we went on 106 in Park. He was, he had a good vernacular, you know what I'm saying? So people was like, damn, this proper talking ass nigga, then goon this, goon that. So then when Jamie Foxx came out with the story, he damn near said the same thing. He like, I heard Plies music and nigga goon this, goon that. But when I talked to him on the phone, he was like, nigga was using big words, this, that, and the third. So a lot of that shit fucked up his image.
Forefront of hip hop, and
they went to talking about he living his brother lifestyle and this type of shit. So it got a little blurry.
Reshaped his trajectory, transforming him into more of a niche figure than the dominant force he once seemed destined to become. His rise to fame demonstrated the power of connecting with an audience through vulnerability and charisma, but his decline highlights the harsh reality of a music landscape that waits for no one. Today, Plies has shifted his focus towards social media, using his humor and personality to entertain
the smartest thing to do. And I don't want to say he was the first, but like, that's what a lot of niggas need to do. Well, a lot of niggas doing it now, you know what I'm saying, coming over to that social media world and live streaming, podcasting and shit like that. But he was smart to not just sit out and do nothing, you know what I'm saying? For the rap ain't work, for the use your personality. And back then, nigga ain't even know he had a personality like this. It was all gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like no gangster. He wiped the gangster image away and he just strictly smiles, especially since he took out the gold teeth. He been all smiles, happiness, good vibes and shit like that. So you gotta respect it.
Takes on relationships and everyday life. While his music no longer has a part in driving the culture, it holds value as a time capsule of the mid-2000s Southern rap. Despite his talent, his inability to...
Niggas used to love Hummers back in the day. Boy, fucking Hummers so trash.
To evolve musically left his potential only partially fulfilled. What happened? Let's talk about it. It's your boy JC Stunner Growth Music. Let's get it. Take a minute to like, subscribe, and Myers, Florida, for whom on a football scholarship and later transferred to the university scene. His breakout moment coming when his single "Tell Them Crackers Dat" started game for best collaboration. Plies' ability to transition seamlessly from romantic collaboration of content. One of the primary reasons Plies failed to maintain his standing in the rap industry was his relentless release schedule during his peak years. Between 2007 and 2010,
that nigga used to drop, you hear me? He was dropping fucking songs.
Released
hits at that, going #1 type. I don't know if they went #1, but he was dropping hits, bangers.
4 studio albums. While this prolific output kept him in the public eye, it also created an oversaturation of content that ultimately diluted his impact. Each album followed a similar formula, with themes revolving around street life, relationships, and his lustful escapades. While these topics resonated with his core audience, the lack of diversity in his subject matter and production style began to feel repetitive. The rapid succession of releases left little room for growth or anticipation, which eroded the excitement surrounding his music. Unlike artists who carefully space out their projects to build anticipation and showcase evolution, Plies' frequent releases made it harder for any single project to stand out. The emphasis on quantity over quality
he was a good performer. He used to go like rock the show, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
Also became evident. Critics noted that after his debut, subsequent albums lacked the emotional depth and originality that initially set him apart.
Yeah, I said that first album was the one, but I think all that drama shit started after the first album, the Jamie Foxx and all that shit. So when you trying to do the second and third and then you trying to switch your style up and all that shit, this ring look moist tonight like a motherfucker.
Like Becky and Busted Baby Part 2 became radio staples, but they reinforced the perception of Plies as a one-dimensional artist focused on explicit themes. Meanwhile, his peers, such as Kanye West and Lil Wayne, were redefining them.
Them niggas is real rappers. Like, they like to just rap fucking about every subject type shit. And Wayne don't even rap about every subject. Wayne rap about the same shit, and they always say he ain't got no substance in his music and shit like that. But you know,
with each project expanding their artistry and appeal. Although Plies' consistent output demonstrated his work ethic,
we ain't know back then, but all these big ass chains and shit was full moissanite.
Inadvertently limited
probably not even moissanite, probably just fake diamonds.
Career trajectory. The industry began to move past his sound, leaving him without a clear lane. By releasing too much too quickly, Plies sacrificed the ability to innovate, adapt, and build a stronger legacy, a misstep that contributed. Another critical factor in Plies' decline was his limited artistic evolution. During the late 2000s and early 2010s, hip-hop underwent a significant transformation. Trap music, spearheaded by artists like Future and Gucci Mane, began to dominate Southern rap, while melodic and genre-blending styles from artists like Drake and Kid Cudi were reshaping the industry. To maintain relevance.
Yeah, that's what happened too. Drake Kid, them niggas started coming out singing and shit, so it was like,
Artists needed to innovate and adapt to these shifting trends, a challenge Plies was unable to meet. He built his reputation on gritty street anthems and explicit, emotionally raw tracks. While these themes were highly effective during his rise, they eventually began to feel one-dimensional. His focus on street tales and aggressive delivery did not evolve to reflect the changing tastes of hip-hop audiences, as younger fans gravitated toward artists pushing the boundaries of sound and lyrical content.
I know when he took them goals out, his teeth was small as a motherfucker. He had to go veneers on them. That's a lot of people when you take them goals out. So if you had got your shit shaved down, then you gotta once you take the goals out, that's a wrap. You gotta go veneers on.
10. Plies' music struggled to maintain its appeal. In contrast, his contemporaries were evolving to fit the moment. Rick Ross refined his luxurious contemporaries were
changed that fucking long. Like, that shit seem annoying.
Evolving to fit the moment. Rick Ross refined his luxurious mafioso persona.
Yeah, back in them days, boy, we used to think them black diamonds was the shit. It was way more expensive at the time and shit, but now, like, rocking the black diamonds and bitches, just, they don't even hit. They don't hit the same. They ain't got that shine, that twinkle, and nothing. It's only a if you know type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Real people with money or real jewelers and shit know if you got some real black diamonds, whew.
With more soulful beats and cinematic storytelling, Lil Wayne reinvented himself with experimental projects such as Rebirth.
Yeah, that's what it was. Wayne started experimenting, you know what I'm saying? Started switching to rock and roll, pop shit. I think the first one when he did the switch was with Lollipop. Once he did Lollipop, I think he said he was trying to make the dumbest song ever, and then the dumbest song he was trying to make, that bitch was the one that went super big, you know what I'm saying? So you're like, shit, I might as well make some more of these dumbass songs, and it worked.
And the Carter 3, while Drake with experimental projects such as Rebirth and the Carter 3, while Drake embraced vulnerability and emotional resonance. These artists kept their sound fresh and relevant, expanding their...
And T-Pain, who you damn near brung out, started working with every fucking body, so, you know.
Their reach in the process. Plies, however, remained...
I'm lying. I think T-Pain came out first and then started then did the feature with Plies, because if I'm not mistaken, I remember T-Pain telling a story saying that he wouldn't do it unless Plies was on it, because they tried to get somebody else to get on it, and he was like, nah, I want you to keep this nigga on that bitch. So maybe T-Pain was already that nigga.
To the same formula that had initially brought him success. The failure to expand creatively.
See, he should have kept that big ass, that one right there. This one you keep, you know what I'm saying? This big ass gold chain, that bitch probably, if he would bought it, he bought this back then, that bitch be worth some money right now, stupid money. So hopefully he still got this chain. And
formula
sell it,
that had
it wasn't rented or nothing like that. This whole chain, all full gold, no diamonds. Ooh, I know that bitch cost some money.
Actually brought him success. The failure to expand creatively.
80,000 just for this part, right? Just for the fucking gold part, and then probably another 40, 50 for this. So
creatively didn't just alienate new listeners, it also limited his core fan base. While his early hits remain nostalgic for many, his inability to grow musically left him disconnected from the evolving landscape of hip-hop. Without reinvention or adaptation, Plies gradually faded into the... Stunt number 3, credibility questions.
Yep, the credibility shit is definitely one of them. Jamie Foxx ruined that man's career, bro. He ruined everything when it came with this fucking story.
Plies. I'm on the set with Plies to do this video, and when I heard Plies talk to me, it blew my mind, because when I got on the phone, I was trying to get where he was. Yo, what's up, nigga? What we doing with this video, cuz? And he was like, first of all, I want to make sure that we have the particulars. And then we get on the video, we're shooting the video, and he came, you know, with the entertainment garb, I understand it. But you know what happened? 30 real niggas came on the set. We can't find Plies. And I understand why. You know why? Because he was afraid for his life.
In hip-hop,
that was 40 Glock them at the time. You know, 40 Glock was used to be bullying people until his dumb ass got bullied. I need to do a video on that too. He got bullied, had the game beat him up with phone in one hand, punching him with the other hand. Like, I'm like, man, this was the nigga who was running LA, you know what I'm saying? Like, crazy. Because at that time, 40 Glock was pressing a lot of niggas. Wayne, Birdman, like, every rap nigga who come to LA, they was on it, you know what I'm saying? But once he got punked out, then his credibility fell, you know what I'm saying? Nobody respected no 40 Glock after that. Then Game became that nigga, you hear me? So,
City has always been a...
Why? You know why? Because he was afraid for his life.
In hip-hop...
The entertainment garb, I understand it, but you know what happened? 30 real niggas came on the set. We can't find Plies, and I understand why. Right. You know why? Because he was afraid for his life.
In hip-hop...
Shit, let him tell it. He said Plies ran to the bathroom and was in the bathroom hiding, you know what I'm saying? He was like, that's the full story. He was like, then he went found Plies in the bathroom, like, man, what up? Da-da-da-da. He like, yeah, man, just come here and hide with me. Jamie was like, nah, man, I ain't about to hide. They ain't here for me. I'm about to go out there, talk to him. He went out there, shook everybody's hand and all that type of shit. We gonna have to find the full story.
Authenticity has always been a cornerstone of an artist's persona. For many fans, an artist's ability to embody the lifestyle they rap about adds a layer of relatability and credibility to their music. When doubts about an artist's authenticity arise, it can tarnish their reputation and create skepticism around their work, and to question whether Plies was truthfully living the life he portrayed in his music. It could have undermined his appeal, especially given how heavily his brand relied on his gritty street-centric image. While many successful artists adopt personas or exaggerate aspects of their life for artistic purposes, Plies' case was different because his image relied so strongly on his authenticity. Fans embraced him for being raw and unfiltered, so any suggestion that this was manufactured would have clashed with the core of his appeal. It's worth noting that hip-hop fans often tolerate and sometimes even celebrate exaggerated personas if the music is exceptional.
I think Plies did it right though, especially as a street nigga. Well, I don't know if he was a street nigga or not, but like as a street nigga, like you wanna come in the game and not be on all the gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? He came in the game on all like female songs and this type of shit, and you had to go hit an album for you to really notice he on some gangster shit and here street nigga, you know what I'm saying? But to the public, he dropping female bangers, and that's what you supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? You smiling and, you know what I'm saying? But get on your ass saying it's Bobby Smurd. Well, Bobby Smurd was making gangster music, but Bobby, he'll dance, smile, do all that type of shit, but you play, you gonna find out the whole way, you know what I'm saying?
For example, Rick Ross faced similar accusations about his past as a correctional officer, yet he managed to overcome this controversy by doubling down on his luxurious...
Didn't he sign Plies? Or I think all of them was on the same label or something. I think all of them was on Slip and Slide, huh?
Mafioso persona,
and it's crazy because Trick was the one who exposed fucking Rick.
Releasing consistently great music. Plies, on the other hand, may not have had the same ability consistent...
I fucking hate GG. I hate Jesus Pieces, period. But I hate these motherfuckers, boy. I hate these motherfucking Jesus Pieces.
Great music. Plies, on the other hand, may not have had the same ability to side...
You gotta hit the whole fucking story.
Another story. T.I. On the records, one thing, all of a sudden his best friend is dead. Right. Plies. I didn't know anything about Plies. I only heard the good records. I'm on the set with Plies to do this video, and when I heard Plies talk to me, it blew my mind, because when I got on the phone, I was trying to get where he was. Yo, what's up, nigga? What we doing with this video, cuz? And he was like, first of all, I want to make sure that we have the particulars. I'm not kidding. Right. And then we get on the video, we're shooting the video, and he came, you know, with the entertainment garb. I understand it. But you know what happened? 30 real niggas came on the set.
Yeah.
It was 30 T-shirts.
Nigga saying yeah like he was there.
30 slew-footed. And I look up, and since I've been in LA for 23 years, I said, okay, I know what I got to do. I got to go over there and meet it head on. I can't let it get...
Where the fuck is Jamie Foxx from? This nigga originally from Texas or something like that, huh? At least on the Jamie Foxx show, that's what it was.
Get out of control, and I'm not trying to be no hero, but I'm like, let me at least talk to whoever the fuck this is, because I heard him. And then, you know what? All of the security, nowhere to be found, including mine. Nowhere to be found. You know who was there? It was me, Breon, and my sister. All right, 30 niggas. I'm like, what the fuck?
Because he know, man, nigga ain't about to fucking jump Jamie Foxx, especially Jamie Foxx, that nigga at that time. Nigga ain't about to jump to Jamie Foxx or lay a hand on that nigga, you know what I'm saying? He already knew this, so he like, shit, let me just go out there and holler at these niggas, man. I know they ain't about to touch me and lay a hand on me, but fuck.
And the dude was like, yo.
Nah, they could have, you know, what you call it, like on some, press them for some check-in shit on some, you know what I'm saying, scoot us some money or try, you know, do some business deal or something, especially saying you ain't got your security around you, they pussy, so nigga might try to swindle and get in your business, you know what I'm saying, on some, not whack 100, but Big U, you know, some shit Big U would do, so, you know.
Nigga, these niggas is faking out lives, Fox.
These niggas faking out lives, cuz. I used to say this shit so much after I heard this interview, man, these niggas faking out lives, cuz. I still say this shit to this day, man, when I see some fake ass shit, man, these niggas faking out live, cuz.
It was me, Breon, and my sister.
Real talk.
All right, 30 niggas. I'm like, what the fuck? And the dude was like, yo, nigga, these niggas is faking out lives, Fox. I said, who are you talking about? These niggas, punk ass niggas run from Suge and I said, hey, we just shooting a video, because I didn't hear the music that Plies. I only heard the good records.
Right. I said, no. He heard the gang. Nah, you lying. You said you heard the gangster shit, and so when you was expecting that when you talked to him on the phone, so I don't know, Jamie Foxx be lying.
Dog, you got it wrong, man. We just doing a video, man. And then after we calmed the situation, I shook 30 hands. So, what's up, man? All right, man. Cool, good. All right, nigga. All right, cool, man. All right, nice all right, no, all right, cool, man. Cool, man. All right, nigga. All right, you too. All right, man. How your mom? All right, cool, man. 30 hands. When I go in, Sophus Paul is with me.
Hysterical. I was actually there too. I was there too.
I'm being honest. Johnny Mac was there. Paul, he was nowhere.
He was nowhere.
We go in the back. He said, Fox, I think you should stay back here. I said, I'm not finna stay back here in this dressing room.
Fox said, I know these niggas.
I know these. I'm finna stay out. I'm not staying back here. So I get out there. We can't find.
So he got somebody else who was there, who there with him right now, who like, yeah, like Fox, like I know the nigga. So he is solidifying the story. Like, nah, this shit happened. You know what I'm saying? And Fox went stood tall, I guess. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see it. It wasn't on camera, so.
Plies. And I understand why. Right. You know why? Because he was afraid for his life. Because you never know. He could have died.
He ran to the bathroom.
He ran to the bathroom, and and then when I talked to him, he said, I didn't want this for you. I said, it's not me. I said, it's you. I said, we can still do the video. I said, I guarantee you, it's not them kind of dudes. I said, maybe 15 years ago, it would have been. I would tell you who to run.
Yeah, because 40, like them niggas was old. These old ass niggas. These niggas ain't living like that.
I said, but I don't
they
think
would have
these
came
dudes.
in there shooting.
It would have been. I would tell you who to run from.
Right.
I said, but I don't
they
think
would have
these
came
dudes.
in there shooting.
It would have been just. Yeah. It would have been. But you know what? My girl Tasha said, you never heard Plies music? I said, no. Put it on.
This nigga killing.
I've never. Really, like I said, you got to be kidding me. He was talking about killing and goon this and kill that. I was like, are you kidding? That's what these dudes is listening to. And they want to find out, is the dude really
living
real?
Like that?
Because we're going to kill him. You can't. Hip-hop was not designed for that.
Right.
No. And that's all I'm saying.
Them niggas was not gonna kill nobody. They just wanted to press to see what it was, see if he was living like nigga did when the baby went shot that video in the hood in Atlanta somewhere, and they try to say, man, you in our hood and you gotta check. He was like, nigga, I ain't checking in nowhere. Nigga stood on this shit, you know what I'm saying? Finished shooting the video. I believe they did have some shooting like down the street or some shit had happened, but nigga ain't touch him and ain't nothing happened like that, you know what I'm saying? And niggas just knew not to play with the baby after that. Well, a lot of other shit too, you know, the baby, that nigga get down, a couple bodies on the shit, but yeah, if you on some gangster rap shit, you gotta be coming like the baby or some shit like that. You cannot be letting niggas press you, as a man, you know what I'm saying? You can't be letting niggas come press you and shit. Now, if you outnumber, you know what I'm saying, it's fucking 30, 40, you know what I'm saying, gangbang, some shit like that, but nigga, you got security, then Jamie got security, y'all at a function, you could at least talk and see what the business is, like, get the shit clear, see what they want, and then from there, you know what I'm saying, either you gonna handle that, or have your security handle it and get them niggas up out of there, or it's gonna be what it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? So, man, he, like I said, that shit to me, that's what ruined Plies' career. Cause like ever since he could never shit, like he still was doing some shit, you know what I'm saying? I think, you know, 106 & Park was popping at the time, but then he popped up over there and it just wasn't the same, you know what I'm saying? Or then that Color Money shit, they ain't even show that, huh? Color Money.
We too close to be two niggas. We can't be that close now. But let's go.
Yeah, that's too close. Color Money. Color Money.
We too close to be two niggas. We can't be that close now.
This nigga look like he was full of some shit, you hear me? He look like he was full of something, but you saying we too close to be two niggas, then you let this nigga get that close to put his arm around you is diabolical. Then slam you off stage. Every security guard was getting fired after that, you hear me? This nigga wasn't supposed to lead us. Well, they fucked him up, you know what I'm saying? But
let's go. Color
we
too close to be two niggas. We can't be that close now. But let's go. Color money.
I gotta add that shit to my soundboard, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. Like, comment, subscribe, right? We gonna go to the next one, man. But I still fuck with Plies here. Shout out to him, man. Hit that like button, like, comment, subscribe.